I'm Anil Kumar and we are reviewing quadratic functions. This is probably one of the very tricky questions. We need to find quadratic relation that models each graph. We have two graphs and we'll see how to model them. And in this video, I will teach you the easiest way of doing it. Now, my method is, step A is find vertex, find coordinates of vertex. That is the first thing. And point B is find stretch factor, and I will say find value of A, find A, using steps. Now, steps means what? Let me elaborate on that. If I have y equals to x squared, in that case the steps are 1, 3, 5, 7 and so on. But if I have y equals to ax squared, then the steps will be a times 1, 3, 5, 7, like this. So these are the steps which I call. When I write down the equation, I think this process will be absolutely clear. Okay, so let's begin by finding the vertex. Now in the first graph, there is the vertex. So we can write, we're doing A first. Okay, these are actually the two steps. Let me write them as step 1 and that is step 2. Okay. Now for the first graph, vertex V, let's call, is at 1 and minus 3. So 1 and minus 3. The value of stretch factor is, if I move 1 unit to the right, how many do I move up? That is what I have to see. So if I move 1 unit to the right, I'm moving 2 units up, right? So I'm moving 2 units up. So the first step itself gives me a clue. Now normally, first step should have been 1. Here it is 2, correct? That clearly indicates that the value of A is equal to 2. So let me write this. This implies A equals to 2. Now when we are trying to find the equation of this graph, we are trying to find it in the vertex form, which is, I should write first, y equals to A x minus p whole square plus q, right? Where vertex is pq, where vertex is pq. So that is the form in which we are going to write the equation. So now we know our values. For the first graph, the equation is y equals to A is 2, is going up, right? Positive 2. X minus 1 whole square minus 3. Do you get it? So simple. Now let me do the next one using the same strategy. First find the vertex, right? So vertex is at minus 2, 4. Do you get it? So we get vertex is at minus 2, 4. And now we'll count the steps. So if I move 1 unit away, then I'm going how much in this case? Down. I'm going down by half the unit, right? So the value of A is minus half. Minus, since I'm going downwards. So you see, if I move 1 unit, I'm going down. So if you're going downwards, A is negative. Here we were going upwards. A was positive. Do you get the point? So we can write this equation as y equals to minus half x minus minus 2. So that makes it plus 2, okay? And that's the q plus 4. So we get our equation, correct? So that is how simple it is. Go through this video once again and understand this beautiful technique of writing equation for a quadratic function from the graph. Thank you and all the best.